3, 2, 1.
Do-it-yourself Del here. Today's a really special day. It seems to be the day for experts doing house calls. So we had one that we had a technical expert that helped us with our flight simulator, HOTAS controls. Now we have a cooking expert, and we're going to be baking a vegetarian cake.
So what we mean by vegetarian is specifically we're using yogurt instead of eggs, which, I mean, kind of counterproductive, but, you know. It's this light vanilla yogurt. We'll just be using a cup of this instead of 3 eggs. As for how the cake will turn out, it's your guess as good as mine. So,
It's all an experiment.
let's get into it. Our mad experiment.
Yeah. Alright, so first things first, we're going to beat the yogurt, put it in the bowl, and then beat it to make it a solid consistency.
No, we gotta spray the pan first. We gotta spray our...
Spray that? Why do we spray the mixing bowl?
We'll spray the pan, bro.
Yeah, well, you can do that, yeah.
So just...
You do that. Yeah, just spray it. Spray the edges as well, to make sure it doesn't stick to the sides. Then as the yogurt's put in, I'm just gonna beat it a little bit with the spoon here. Give it a little consistency. See if it breaks down a little bit. Should be good already. Making sure it's not super thick. And then where are the measuring cups? Then I'll put in 1 cup of water, and Meatball's gonna put in the ½ cup of coconut
Use the
oil.
cleaner water if you want, and non-tap water.
Well, we can use this.
All right.
I'm pretty big on tap.
Wait, we want the liquid oil. This isn't liquid.
You scoop it out.
No, but there's like a liquid vegetable. We use vegetable oil.
It's still the same thing.
I think there's a difference. I never cooked with coconut oil.
Well, it's different
before.
consistency, but it's the same thing.
Okay. Honestly, I'm willing to try.
like I baked with coconut
If this
oil
proves me
before.
wrong, then yeah, I'll be amazed.
I baked with coconut oil before. Then just do a. Oh,
Alright,
I'll
my
give
turn.
this to you then, bud. Give you a ½ scoop. Then while Meatball's doing that, I'm gonna open up the package. It is a super moist strawberry cake mix. Not my favorite flavor, but it's a pretty good flavor nonetheless.
What do you need, a spoon?
Yeah.
Just open up right now. Got it open.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
And this isn't the most ideal route for a cake, but it's definitely the more healthier option for a cake. Eric, do you mind tossing me a towel? Right there.
Guys.
And that one too. Thank you.
Oh God.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, it's working.
Yeah, you got it. And then what you could is put it in the microwave too if you want to melt it down.
Look at that, he's got it.
I feel like you should do that. Here, I'll move this, and then you can
Well,
put
once it gets mixed in, hopefully that'll help a bit.
It's doing great.
Utensil currently broke, but we're working on it.
Good start.
Try this one, Matt. Unbreakable.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, Meatball, use this thing.
All right. Oh, that's perfect.
If that breaks, then I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh, come on. Please.
You know, summertime, that whole jar was oily.
Really?
I was gonna say, yeah, I don't think it's supposed to come like this.
It's definitely. I mean, there's supposed to be like some form of liquid in it. All right, that's solid. And then
Yeah,
if you
so-
want, you can put it in the microwave, melt it down, make it easier to mix with.
And once I'm done with this, you can show them what we're using. I'll
Yeah.
give you this.
Jeez, you're putting a lot of oil in there.
Yeah, it's half a cup, dude. Oh, there we go. There's
Well,
our
that
scoop.
Matt, you give him a job. He takes it serious.
He really does. He's really put on a show here.
They call me Gordon Ramsay.
I mean, Gordon is more of a cook, but he definitely does baking on the
Oh,
side
he
as
for
well.
sure bakes cakes. That dude'll bake the literal best cake you've ever had in your life. I guarantee.
I'd rather trust my grandma with that, honestly. I think that's a ½ cup.
Oh, it's preheated.
So we're preheated.
To 350 degrees.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, now show them this.
Alright, and this is the coconut oil that we used. It's honestly as healthy as you can get with unrefined organic coconut oil. Pretty solid option.
Right there.
And
Stir that up.
we decided to not microwave it and do it the old-fashioned way.
No, see, it's melting.
But we're good. We're good. And then if you want, where's the cake mix? You can dump the cake mix in as I'm mixing it. Just dump the whole thing in there.
Are you sure about that?
I am 100% sure. I've done this plenty of times with the family back in the day.
Can't get much better than 100%.
I think we'll do like half. I'm willing to say half.
No, you use the full thing. Why would you only use half, Meatball?
For an 8x8 cake? Are you... No. No. That's just no.
Well, these are the proportions for a full cake. And
well, I'll give you half of this, and then you'll see how...
This oil is not mixing.
Well,
because we did not melt it, but that's okay. Meatball, just put the whole thing in there. What are you doing?
there we go.
Are we like gradually mixing it in?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, see, like, that's not even half of it. Look at that now.
yeah,
I've made cakes before, too. You're not special.
We gotta mix it. I am trying to get this oil to come on. Trying to break it down.
It's like a pink now.
Because it's a strawberry cake, indeed. As you can see, try not to spill it, if you can see it. You got that pink color there because it's strawberry. You can mix in more. Go for it.
Yeah, I'll give you one.
'Cause you can still see like white bits in here. It's definitely looking like cake mixture. Because right now it's like completely liquid. We want it to be a not complete liquid, but a pretty solid consistency. And as we add more flour in, the more we're getting to that consistency here. You can just dump in the rest. Because oil's actually,
okay.
I'm surprised the oil's actually mixed in pretty well.
It's pretty batter-like. Okay.
Yeah, just dump it all in there.
Alright, yeah, sure.
Alright.
Like that.
And just mix that in. Work in there. See, this is cake mixture. Dennis, what do you think of this right here?
That's cake
That is-
mixture.
That's cake mixture.
Here, turn to the camera as you're mixing.
This is cake mixture right here, where it's not completely liquid, where it has that solid, like, gooey consistency where it just drips like that. That's solid right there. And is the pan sprayed?
Yes.
Okay, pan is sprayed.
Mix your cake water, oil, and eggs. Beat
Yeah,
vigorously for 2 minutes. Are you beating that vigorously?
I've been beating it for quite a while, I'm not gonna lie. It's honestly more mixed than I expected, despite
You want like a
the oil.
little bit more?
Sure.
There's a difference there.
Just dump the rest in there.
Yeah, sure.
Good.
Just do like that much.
Alright. Make sure there's no flour bits. It's all pink from our end. As you can see, this is our completed cake batter right here. And now, we're gonna pour it into this greased pan and fill it to about, because cake is also gonna rise as well. And I'm honestly surprised at the height of this. We could use about this. Smooth it out a little bit. And there we go. Show the camera.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you can grab it. Go for it.
Alright. And this is what we're putting in. Yep. Oh boy. Don't dip it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do it.
There you go. So now we're gonna put the cake mixture in the oven at 350 degrees. And we're not exactly sure what
For
the amount of time frame we should do. So
we'll say 15 minutes, and then we'll give it another 5 if it needs it.
okay, do the classic toothpick test, and we'll see.
There's
how
a
it turns
light
out.
on the stove there, the upper right hand button. It'll light it up if that helps you.
Oh yeah, that's actually really smart. So instead of opening up the oven and releasing all the
through
heat,
the window.
yeah, we can just look through the window and have the cake cook fully. That's smart, Dennis.
Oh wait, no, like that.
Well, we don't need it. Yeah, we don't need it now, but
Like that. Okay.
yeah.
Just a test. Just a test.
Yeah. So now put her in there. Successfully put in, and now we will check back in about 15 to 20 minutes or so and see if the cake is done. Alright guys, so what we have here is the finished product of our cake. It was in the oven for about 30-35 minutes, and you can see by the puncture holes that that's how we constantly check to see. And just to have you guys check for future reference, if we poke it in here and then take it out, there's
Okay, that's not bad.
yeah, there's definitely a little debris, but you also want that because it's still resting over time. So I would say it's good to go, and it's not dry. It should be moist. So I think the next thing we're gonna do is just cut it up and just like give it to you guys. Okay, it's a lot softer than I expected. This is really soft. Oh, I don't know about this, honestly. Ah.
Oh, do you want a spatula or something?
Oh, yeah, there's a spatula over there. That would help a lot.
This one needs to be clean. I had one, a metal one. I don't know what happened to it. It's just like it disappeared or something.
Here, if you want to take these, I can clean them.
All that? Yeah. And I'm not sure if this is a product of the yogurt and without using eggs, but it's a very, very soft cake. Where you can tell it's cooked all the way through, but it's just very light and very soft. So,
Is it the yogurt?
I mean, it definitely possibly could be, because the egg would definitely give it that better consistency and make it, you know, a little more denser. Because the more eggs you add into a cake, the denser it gets.
Are you able to cut a solid piece out of it?
If I had a spatula,
Alright, here we go.
that would help. Alright, so we got a spatula. Scoop this piece out, and
Here's a plate.
there's a plate. Someone gets that corner piece.
Here, zoom in.
Beautiful.
No, angle it down.
There we go. Put
Keep
that one
laying.
on there.
It looks like Jello. That's the yogurt talking.
Yeah, it's because there's no eggs in there pretty much. And then
Solid piece.
yeah.
Where's the next plate?
Yeah, we're dishing another plate.
Wait,
or-
there's a couple plates in there.
Got napkins too.
Oh, we got napkins as well.
You got
Nice.
3 plates for 3 of you?
Yeah, that's correct.
Here's another plate.
Wait, I mean, alright. I mean, one of our producers could definitely use a slice.
I can scoop in.
Yeah,
Uh,
we'll try after.
Okay, well, let's do this one. Alright. So honestly, this is about as I would expect, because there's no eggs. Where it's still a cake. It's just a really, really light cake. Well, there's not a lot of density to it, as
The
you can
eggs-
see, with a lot of air bubbles there.
Yeah, I would say the eggs kind of give it that firmness, you know?
The denseness, yeah, that's a word.
Yeah.
Because it's cooked all the way through. But
Alright, try a taste test now.
all right,
Alright.
4 plates and I don't have any.
Yeah,
True.
Okay,
Yeah, let's actually get a fork.
okay, forks right
forks
here.
are right there.
Oh.
Alright, kind of get lined up in a row here.
Yeah, everybody can come up here in like a straight line. Dennis, you can
Sounds
come
about
You want
forward.
to scooch over a little more?
Yeah, you guys can all get up here.
All right,
Everybody grab a fork.
I'm gonna take a bite and just
Perfect,
go.
perfect.
Go for it.
It's a sponge cake almost.
It tastes like a strawberry cake. I mean, that's as best I can describe it. Because we didn't add any frosting, we didn't add anything else. I mean, you can definitely tell it's yogurt because, like I said, it's super light and it's not very dense.
Again, what are the ingredients in this one?
So all we did was the cake mixture, 1 cup of water, half cup of coconut oil, and 1 cup of yogurt to substitute for the eggs. And yeah, I would say overall we did a pretty good job. Or we did exactly what it's supposed to be, strawberry cake.
Maple, what are your thoughts?
I'd say it's very good. I honestly like this texture.
Really?
Because you know how cakes are more like, I don't know how you'd say, like fluffy, I guess. Like you're just eating like a super like bread based sort of thing. I think without the eggs and the yogurt giving it that more smoother, like richer, I'd say it's richer than a normal cake would be.
Yeah. I mean, as you can see with the cutting process, it's not the prettiest method because it's very soft and it breaks easily. But overall, once you get it out, it's a pretty good cake.
These guys know their business.
I try.
We import experts. We only get the best. And you saw the whole process, start to finish.
But yeah, overall, I think we did a pretty solid job. I mean, we made strawberry cake and tastes like strawberry cake, looks like strawberry cake.
And yeah, you could finish this off with like a vanilla frosting, maybe some sprinkles on top. Who knows? You can do whatever you want with it. Maybe some fruit slice on top? That wouldn't be a bad idea either.
Maybe some fat-free whipped cream, maybe some strawberries.
Yeah.
You can do all sorts of things.
And don't get me wrong, normally you would use eggs in this. Normally you would use eggs, but if you don't want to use eggs or if you don't have any eggs in your house, you could definitely use yogurt as a substitute. And it works just fine. And so as Meatball says, he prefers it. So maybe try yogurt for yourself, especially if you've never had it before, but yeah. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, out of 10, I'd probably rate it like a good 8 out of 10. Would you guys say same?
I would say, I mean, as a base cake, like, because there's really nothing else, just a strawberry cake, I would give like a 6.5 or a 7.
Okay.
I haven't had cake recently, so I haven't had anything to compare it to, but it's right up there. It's not bad. And that you can tell the yogurt gives it sort of a different consistency. So some people don't like all the cholesterol in eggs, so we're just offering them something valuable here, yogurt instead, and that yogurt was fat-free, by the way.
Oh. And going yogurt's definitely the healthier option, like Dennis said as well, with the less cholesterol and stuff.
Coconut oil.
That too.
And the coconut oil.
That is true, but
Matt delivered on that. We added a half a cup of coconut oil. I can't even say it, and he got it for us.
Yeah, I mean, I finished my plate already because it was pretty good.
Going for seconds.
I'll go in for seconds for sure.